poppin', y'all? It's your girl, the SASS, exploring all the fine things in life. Guys, welcome back to another one of my videos. Today's video is a little bit different than the videos that you guys are used to me posting. As you guys can tell from the title, today's video is a what's on my iPhone 15 Pro Max. Yes, y'all heard correctly. Your girl is now officially team iPhone. A few months back, like 2 months back, I had purchased my iPhone 15 Pro Max. It is right here as we speak, and of course I want to get into all this good stuff with you guys, all right, and show you guys what's on my new phone. If you guys are interested in seeing more of this video, make sure you guys stay with me, and make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell to see more videos from me, your girl, as well as don't forget to hit that like button so other viewers can reach videos such like this. Okay, so let's get into my iPhone. Alright guys, as I stated before, I recently got my new iPhone 2 months back. I had 2 months to get familiarized with how to use the phone. I've been doing a great job so far. I'm actually surprised that I actually love this phone. Like, I love this phone. I didn't think I would like it because I've always been team Android from the beginning. Like, even before Android came in, I was team BlackBerry. I've only ever had an iPad, okay? And I think those little mini iPods back in the day that you used to listen to your music, I had that too. Like, your girl really was team BlackBerry. But when BlackBerries stopped dropping, they had team Android, and I've been team Android ever since. This is my very first iPhone that I've ever had, okay? Like I said, it's the iPhone 15 Pro Max. I know one of the big questions you guys are asking, why from team Android to team iPhone? One of the main things why I switch over, you guys know I do a lot of vlogging, and it's not every time I can bring my camera with me. I know that I've always heard that iPhones are a vlogging phone, like you can vlog off your iPhone. You can even go as far as editing off your iPhone, which I've actually done before. It's not notification, which I've done before. It's not my ideal editing app, but it's very sufficient. I could just bring my phone with me when I'm going to places where I can't bring my camera and vlog off there. The quality on this camera is amazing. I've been wanting to change over from Android to iPhone for a very long time now. I've been saying this for years, and I just never did it until most recently. I think the turning point for me was when I went to the concert, to the Trey Songz concert in Detroit, and just the quality of my Android. I had the Android S21. The quality of the videos just wasn't, I just wasn't satisfied, especially when I went to zoom in. Like, the quality was crappy, to be honest. I hate to admit it, you know what I mean? And it's so weird because my mom has an Android, and if she takes pictures and she does videos, it's like amazing. It's clear. It's like she's taking professional photos. But for some reason, my Android, the picture quality was not good. The video quality was not good, especially at night. A lot of the times I had to use like my friend's phone to take my picture so that it could have better quality. And it is what it is. Like, even at nighttime, when I did videos at nighttime and the glare and everything, maybe, I don't know, maybe when it comes down to it, I never had the right settings. But personally, for me, it was just time to change. So this is to me changing. I'll always be team Android at heart, but I'm officially team iPhone, and I love this phone. The videos, the quality, the pictures, just, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to switch anything up to get the pictures that I need. So I'm actually really grateful for this, okay? So we're gonna get more into this phone. All right, so first things first, when I got the phone, the only thing that I didn't like when I had to get the phone is I had to buy a charger. Like, what? I'm coming from the era where the chargers came with the phone. So I had to buy a separate charger for it, and I didn't even need to because my Android charger actually fits in this. So it was like, I didn't really need to buy a charger, but I did anyways. I got a cheap, blingy fake Prada phone case. You guys know I like bling. Look at the nails, okay? I just wanted something to protect my phone at that moment, the moment I got it. So I got this phone case protector. If you look closely, I even got the camera, the little circle blingy camera protectors to protect my camera. I had 3, but one of them fell off. So as you see, it did come with 3. So as you see, it comes with the 3 cameras here. I have the camera protector. I have to find the one, I forgot, somewhere in one of my bags, but that's how it looks. Just taking off the cover. Careful now, careful now. The iPhone I got is black. I decided to stick with black, just a simple color. I actually wanted to get pink, but because my Android was purple, like a lilac purple, cute little color, I just wanted to go simple this time and stick with what I know, black on black on black. So the gigabytes on the iPhone is 512 gigabytes. It has a lot of gigabytes. For those who don't know me, like I take a lot of photos. I do a lot of videos. Like I'm a person that captures the moment of every little thing. So I decided to go with 500 gigabytes. I was gonna go with 1 terabyte, but they had told me that I would have to wait, and I kind of didn't want to wait. I wanted to get it right away, which is why I stuck with the 512 gigabytes. And it's so funny because when I was transferring all my stuff from the Android to this phone, I already used up over 200 gigabytes. And I've had this for 2 months. I'm pretty sure I am probably around 3-4 gigabytes. Like that's how much content and how much photos I have. So yeah, let's get into my phone. My background, sorry guys. So my background is a photo of me and my sister's hand with our cocktails when we went out for her birthday, with the CN Tower in the background. I thought this was a really nice picture. Scenic pictures are like my most favorite. This is just a photo of our hands, our cocktails, when we went to the restaurant. I thought it was pretty cool, so that's my current background. I have the time up here. I have the weather app and my calendar. So my home screen is a picture of my son. You guys can't really see because all of my apps and stuff that are here. Right at the top left corner, I have my clock to tell me the time. At the right top corner, I do have my calendar. My calendar is the most important to me. Like I need to have it. As you can see here, I have on my calendar work. It just popped up. Work on yourself at 3:30. Usually that's something that I have for after work. I have 2 events coming up. I'm just opening my app here. As you can see, grind time, day shift right here, and other things. Like I said, work on yourself, all that. So I always make sure that's on my screen. That's the regular calendar right here to kind of oversee everything. Anything I click on, it just pops up. Okay, so that's that. That's the whole entire year. Swipe up. So, and this is my Bible app. Yo, I have to read a verse every day. I'm big on like reading the Bible. I'm big on like spirituality and stuff like that. I still try to hold myself accountable. So I have the verse of the day here. So the first thing I wake up after I brush my teeth, wash my face, I open my Bible app. If you guys are following me on my social media accounts, aka HBIC, make sure you guys are following me on Instagram. You guys will know that I actually do like post a lot of these. This is the one I posted today. I post a lot of these scriptures. I think these scriptures are pretty cool. I love these scriptures. I have the Bible app right in the middle to ensure that I am holding myself accountable and I'm reading my scriptures of the day. So as you can see, I have all my apps kind of divided into different folders. I have my socials, I have my bills, I have my socials, I have my bills, I have my shopping, content creation, utilities, home, games, entertainment, and I have some other things here that I have yet to put into folders. Like here's other things, like that's literally other things. Okay, so that's what I have for now. When I have a chance and when I have some time, I'll organize these stuff right here. But going back to these folders, so the first folder that I have, sorry guys, the first folder I have, let's get into socials. So as you guys can see, I have my Instagram. I have a lot of messages. Instagram, I have my Instagram, I have my WhatsApp, I have my trends, I have Snapchat, I have Twitter, I have TikTok, I have Facebook, I have Pinterest, I love Pinterest, and I have Tumblr. I keep the most used apps on the front part of the folder so I can get access to it. Here I have podcasts, I have Messenger, I have Kids Messenger for my children so I can monitor them. I have the Zoom app. I use Zoom for work sometimes, and every Monday I do have a Bible meeting, so when I'm able to attend, we go on Zoom. Then I have mail, my contacts, and FaceTime. Going into bills, I have my TELUS account. This is just basic bills I pay and stuff like that. So I have my TELUS account, my RBC account. This is ADP Mobile. This is the app I use for work. Basically, we became paperless when it comes to our pay stubs. So now we go onto ADP and we can see our pay stubs from there and print it off if we need to. But that's that there, which is very convenient for me. Then I have TD, I have Bell, I have PayPal. Every time I'm ordering hair off AliExpress, PayPal comes big and handy for me. Then I have this Apple Wallet. I don't really use it. I don't even know what it's for, but I have this Apple Wallet here. I have Crunch Fitness. I have a Crunch Fitness membership, but I never go, okay? Never. Like, it's horrible. I'm doing bad. Like, that's why I have a big back, because like I'm not holding myself accountable. So, and I pay every month loyally, of course, obviously if you have a membership, but there's that. Then I have Bell Wi-Fi. For the people who have kids, parents, this is such a good app if you have Bell internet, because this is basically how I control the internet in my house. So I have everything set up where, hang on, let's sign in. I have everything set up so that basically, for example, this is one of my kids' TV. I have it set up so the internet can be cut off at 9 o'clock and turn back on by 6 a.m. Or I have indefinitely, so that like if they don't do their chores, I just turn off everything. Everything's turned off until everything's done around the house. So I think that's pretty cool. Then I have just a shift center. This is just basically to put, I'm just looking back on my April calendar, my days off, my days on. This is just an extended application that I have for work. Then going into shop. Oh, this is my favorite part. This is my favorite folder, of course, shopping. So I have my Sephora app that I use every now and then. I don't use it all the time, but if I want something from Sephora, I do pop in and do that. I have my Starbucks app. I use that quite often. Then I have my AliExpress. This is where I buy a lot of my wigs from. So if you guys want to know where I get my wigs, it's pretty much from AliExpress. Then I have the McDonald's app. My kids love McDonald's. I like McDonald's. That's why my back is so big. But the McDonald's app, because you can collect points, and actually when you collect enough points, you can get a free meal. Just like the Timmy's the same thing. If I don't have coffee at home, I always go to Tim Hortons and get my coffee for the morning, and I always make sure I scan my points, because after so long they build up and I'm able to get coffee or sandwiches for free, or donuts, whatever. So that's really good. Here I have my PC Optimum for when I shop at Shoppers. This is also very handy, because if you get gas from Esso or any store that has PC Optimum, when you get to enough points, you get like $10 off. Like right now, I have a redeemable $10 off of whatever I want inside of Shoppers only. Okay, so usually what I do over the year, I get gas from Esso or I shop at Shoppers so I can build up my points. So by the end of the year, whatever points I've accumulated, so if I accumulated $20, $30, I actually use that. I actually redeem them for like Christmas gifts. It's really cool. Like the one time I had like over $100. It was amazing. Then I have Shein. Obviously, Shein is one of my favorite companies to order from so far. I stay ordering clothes from Shein for me and my kids. Then I have Petro Canada. So if I don't go to Esso, I go to Petro Canada. Petro Canada is the same thing. You scan your points, and I feel like every 1,000 points you have is like $1. So sometimes I don't go to Petro often. I always go to Esso, but when I go to Petro, I do scan my points, because trust and believe, they do come in handy. The one time I never had any gas, I never had any money from me, and I had $50 worth of points, and I redeemed them. So they come in handy, like especially us mothers out there, us parents out there. Sometimes it gets hard. We need to save where we can. So That's why I have the Petrol app. I told you guys about the Timmy's app. Then I have Skip the Dishes. I use Skip the Dishes every now and then. It's getting a little bit expensive using Skip the Dishes, so I rarely use it these days. Then I have my Amazon. Amazon's another big one for me as well. My Amazon app, like I'm always ordering little stuff from Amazon. Then here I have my Kijiji. I don't really use this app. The last time I used it was when I was getting my kids their early Christmas gift, our cat. Then we have the Apple Store. I don't really use this one either. I have Pretty Little Thing, Scentsy, Groupon, H&M, because I don't really shop at H&M, but every time I do, they always ask me if I have an account. So now that I have space on my phone, boop, 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 I'm able to just open up my H&M app and make them scan my points. Then we have Fashion Nova. I have Wayfair for the home. I love Wayfair, pretty pricey, but I still like to see what's on there to see if there's anything that I'm interested in. Switching over to the last part, I have Zara and I have Fairfetch. So that's my shopping folder. Okay, so going to content creation, another one of my favorite folders. Sorry, my nails. So I have Photoshop Express. I don't really use this app. But I do use Lightroom. Lightroom is my favorite application. I had Lightroom on my Android. It's the best. Like, I use it to basically edit a lot of my photos. If you look at a lot of my photos, I'm usually always popping the color. See a difference? I'm a girl that likes to pop the colors of my photo. Like, I like to really define all my colors. See that? See what that's before? That's after. That's before, that's after. Then there's Canva. Yo, Canva is another one of my favorites. I use that for my thumbnails for YouTube. This is my current vlog thumbnail that I have for this vlog. I don't really like it that much, but I'm gonna use this one for now until I can figure it out. But if you've been rocking with me, if you checked my old, like all my old videos, I like revamped a lot of them. Okay, like Canva, if you're looking for a place to make your thumbnails and stuff, Canva is the way to go. Then I have CapCut. I know someone introduced me to CapCut, but I don't really use CapCut. Then I have PixieCut. Someone introduced me to PixieCut. I don't really use that one either. Then I have the YouTube Studio for all my YouTubers. Then I have Clips here. I don't use that app, but that's there. I have iMovie. I don't really use iMovie. I edit my videos with Adobe Premiere. Then I have my camera here ready to go. And this is the only one that I have for content creation. Going here, there's entertainment. Entertainment is my music, my Apple Music. I do use Apple Music to listen to my music, obviously. Then I do have YouTube, of course. Then I have Prime Video, Netflix here. Then we have the App Store right here. We have the Bible app that's on my main screen. You guys saw it there. I have Audible. This is the reading app. Sorry guys, oops. This is the reading app. So sometimes when I'm driving, especially if I'm driving long distance, like out of town, if I'm going to Mama Rose's house, I do listen to a lot of audibles on my car, audibles in my car versus the actual physical book. So I do a lot of reading with Audible. So if you don't like to read physical books and you actually just want to listen, Audible is a good app to have. I actually like the physical books, but there is times where I just want to listen to a book, so that's good to have. Then I have Ticketmaster. Ticketmaster I have just for my concerts, basketball games, all that. So this is my Blink camera going off. But anyways, so I have that easy access right here. Then we have Apple TV. I don't use that app at all. Then I have books. I don't use that app because, as I said, I had Audible, so I don't use that. We have SoundCloud. Then I have OLG. OLG, for those who buy lottery tickets, I use this app to check my lottery tickets. Then we have Safari, which is just the internet. So now after entertainment, we're getting into games. I don't have many games. I just have Dash Adventures. This is my favorite games. It kind of reminds me of Paradise Bay. Then I have Farm Heroes. This is just like another Candy Crush. Not Candy Crush as Farm Heroes, but this one is another good one if you guys like Candy Crush. Then of course right beside that there's Candy Crush. I I have Wordscapes. My mom got me onto Wordscapes. So me, my mom, and my daughter play a lot of Wordscapes. It just has my brain, it just gets my brain going. Then this new game called Travel Town is my most favorite game. So that's it for games. Like, if you guys have any games that are like good and fun, man, y'all know to comment down below and stop playing. So that's for my games. This is my home app. Shout out to my home app. The noise you keep hearing, other than my WhatsApp going off, is the blink camera. I have a blink camera at the front of my house and a blink camera at the back of my house. I don't play about my safety, my kids' safety. I don't play that crap. I want to know who's at my door at all times. Then I have find my iPhone, find my AirPods. So I have my Apple AirTag in some places, but one place I do have one of my Apple AirTags is on my keys. Sometimes I misplace my car keys and I'm like wilding out. The one time I misplaced my car keys, I couldn't find them. I end up having to take the spare key. Thank the good Lord that I had one, because I couldn't find those keys for like 3 days and I finally found them. So this is a good app to have, because Android never had that, but this has it. So I'm actually really hyped up. Then we have School Messenger just for my children. If I'm, for example, if they're not going to be at school for the day, I can go through School Messenger and put it in. Then I have my notes here. My notes are just pretty much for like, if I'm have an idea at that time and it cannot be written down, I write it here. Then I have my calendar, which also you guys saw on my main screen. I have the clock, which you also saw on my main screen. I have fitness. This is for whenever I get my Apple Watch. I don't have an Apple Watch, but when I did have my Android phone, I still do have my Android watch. So, but I don't really use this one because, like I said, I don't have an Apple Watch to count my steps. Then I have the map app that I use very often if I don't know where I'm going. I have Google Maps. I have both of them. I don't need both of them, but I just have that there. So that's it for the home app. And then here it just says, I didn't put utilities. I didn't make this. I didn't put the name utilities. It already came like that, but I just have voice memo. I have voice memo, magnifying glass, calculator, which I do use very often, compass, and measure. These are ones that came with the phone. I don't really use magnifying glass, compass, or measure. I do use a calculator and I do use voice memos for when I'm doing my voiceover. I know there's a video I do have that I'm going to be dropping that does have the voiceover on it, so I use that a lot. And if we're going over here, I just have my settings here, my settings for my phone. Then I have other things. In my other things, I honestly just put all this here because I don't even know what the hell these are. Like, 'cause I like things organized. I don't like things like this. I actually don't like things like this. I just never had a chance to kind of put these all in one thing. You know what I mean? Here, let me just Face Lab, I don't know. There's the weather app. I just like to keep things organized like this, so I hardly ever go on this page. But the idea is to finally have everything in folders so that it doesn't look like these here just standing out doing nothing. Just starting down here, I do have my phone to call whoever I need to call. Then I have my text messages. As you can see, I have 86 unread text messages. Guys, I don't check, like a lot of the times, like I don't check my messages. Unless it's important, I'll check it, but more times, I'm not even gonna lie, I don't open a lot of my text messages. So that's why I have 86 there. Then I have my photo app. I'm always looking for the content I created on my phone. There's me. This is a video that I'll be dropping soon with a little quote in the middle. Then I have my mail, which is so important to me. As you guys can see, 666 unread messages. A lot of them are just like from stores for promotion and stuff like that that are coming in. But I have to have easy access to this because I do have my work email on here. I do have my personal email on here. People do use email as a method of communication, and so do I. So this is very important for me to have, which is why I have here. This is the end of my video, guys. Make sure you guys like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below and tell me what you should suggest. Give me some layout ideas, some apps that I could go to you know, soup up my phone, but this is it. This is all that's here. And of course, you know, I'll be back with another video for you guys soon. Peace out.